Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi, Lee Ho. I'm Johnny Mac with your daily comedy news. Gianmarco Ceresi tweeted, based on my experience of seeing stand-up comedians who are big on TikTok perform live, I would never trust a doctor with a large social media following. Jimmy Carr has joined YouTube's exclusive 1 million subscribers club. He has a new content strand on the channel. It is called Heckle Amnesties. It features fresh social-first videos where Jimmy Carr's trademark reciprocal taunts are showcased as he interacts with audience members whilst on his current tour. A Suit says, a household name in the UK and one of the biggest selling comedians in the world, Jimmy consistently performs to capacity crowds at his shows where his interactions with hecklers have become legendary. Filming on the road during his current sellout live tour, Jimmy Carr laughs funny. The short videos show a fresh new take on Carr's responses to audience members, with the comedian inviting them to give him his best shot with their ultimate heckles. Hannah Berner has a new dating show on TikTok. I am not the target audience here. My daughter, on the other hand, very excited about anything Hannah Berner. She has teamed up with Caribou Coffee. They're celebrating their new iced drink menu. Hey, maybe we can meet here. Daughter likes Hannah. I like iced coffee. I'm in. Anyway, they're celebrating their new iced drink menu, created with its Gen Z guests in mind. Caribou has announced that comedian and reality TV star Hannah Berner will serve as the host of the 6-episode series Dream Date, A Sip at Love. One episode already out, Hannah said, I don't know what I love more, a good energy drink or forcing two strangers to answer personal questions. So when Caribou approached me with their idea for Dream Date and the promise of unlimited blue raspberry energy drinks, I knew it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. We had so much fun with this matchmaking experiment, and I can't wait for everyone to tune in and get inspired to search for their own Sipsation chip. At Caribou this summer. I'm curious. This is working on me. You know me. I like to click on a menu and babble to you guys for a couple minutes. Caribou Coffee, Google. See where the locations are. I don't think there's anyone near me. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look. Nope. Not even showing up on the map. Rats. Menu at $10 Caribou combo. I'll look. Oh, what is this? Caribou combos are only available for registered users. Please sign in with an existing account. Guys, I'm just trying to do a bit on a holiday weekend comedy podcast. What do you think I'm doing here? Trending include the strawberry fruit shaker, the peach fruit shaker, the berry punch fruit shaker, the blue raspberry energy drink, peach mango, strawberry pineapple, pomegranate, blue raspberry, peach mango lemonade, strawberry pineapple. Ooh, a glazed donut. I won't read you the entire menu. Believe me, I'm skimming it. We have some coffees. Here's an oat milk crafted press with oat milk cold foam. This place looks cool, but it's nowhere near me. Let's see if there's one in Chicago. Maybe I'll send Becky on a coffee run. Nope, nothing near Chicago. All right, Los Angeles. Where does this chain actually exist, guys? Nothing near Los Angeles either. Okay. They're apparently in Minneapolis. If you're in Minneapolis, head on over to 5th and Washington. They're open until 6. Where was I? Comedy podcast. Each episode will feature 2 contestants at a speed date style setting with Hannah Berner at the helm to help determine if it's a dreamy match or a real pass. Erin is a Suit. She's the chief marketing officer and said, we really wanted to shake it up this summer, and after lots of conversations with our Gen Z guests, we concluded that they love 4 things. All right, here's the list of the 4 things Gen Zs love. You ready? Write this down. 1, energy drinks. 2, fruit shakers. 3, afternoon treats. And 4, dating shows. What better way to connect with this important audience through a TikTok dating show than with the beloved Hannah Berner? Beverly Hills Cop 4 is on Netflix today for us oldies. I covered you, Gen Z. This is for Gen X. You know, Eddie Murphy doing Beverly Hills Cop. Remember that from the 80s? It's back. That's on Netflix today. That might be a good one to watch tonight. Next week, Jimmy Kimmel. He's got the summer off. Catherine Hahn will host Monday through Wednesday. Kumail Nanjiani will host on Thursday. Chad Daniels has announced his new Netflix special. That'll be out July 16th. It's his 10th comedy special. Chad Daniels explains he's an empty nester, as his kids are now 20 and 24. Listen to this humble brag flex. With 22 plus tracks that have reached over 1 million listeners on Pandora, Daniels is one of the most listened to comedians of all time. Yes, but again, this is one of the most listened to podcasts of all time. It just depends how far down the list you want to get. And listen to this flex. One of only 13 comics to be featured on The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Chad, dude. Conan had The Tonight Show for 6 minutes. Chad has lived in Minnesota his whole life while also touring the country for over 20 years. He did share a trailer, and boy, there's some naughty jokes there I just can't share on this podcast. One about what happens when your girlfriend comes over and the kids aren't home. You know what I'm saying? Yes. The Airmail News talked to Nikki Glaser and asked Nikki, when do you start getting ready for bed? Nikki said, I'm on the road and in hotels. I'm getting ready for bed as soon as I walk into my room at the end of the night between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. It's easier when I don't have stand-up because I just don't really know what to do with my time at night. All right, Nikki, take us through your nighttime skincare routine. John, is it a holiday weekend? Are you filling? Are you stretching? No. Why do you ask? And Nikki said, it's rather short, and I wish it were longer because I feel like, John, you already read a coffee menu, and now you're telling us Nikki Glaser's skincare routine. Are you sure it's not a holiday weekend? Are you sure you're not stretching it? No, this is the news. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Take us through your nighttime skincare routine. Nikki said, it's rather short, and I wish it were longer because I feel like I'm failing as a woman when my skincare routine is as short as most men's. Tuck my hair in the back of my shirt. Usually can't find a clip because I'm really disorganized, and I wash my face with Hers Clear Water's Hydrating Cleanser. Then I use the Ordinary's 100% plant-derived squalane. That's literally all I use. Well, Nikki, do you add any extra steps after a show? Nikki says, I usually take out my hair extensions way before I get to bed. They'll come out in public. I don't care if people see me take them out. I almost want people to see me take them out because I want people to understand that having thick hair is an illusion for most women on TV and that you shouldn't compare yourself to us. I take off my eyelashes and put those next to the sink so that my boyfriend gets scared and thinks they're house centipedes. Andrew Santino has announced a tour, 24 dates starting on September 14th in California at the Table Mountain Casino Resort. Other stops include Indianapolis, Charlotte, Kansas City, Cleveland, Chicago, Philly, New York, San Diego, and Boston. Donnell Rawlings spoke to WTOP. I didn't know this. Rawlings joined the U.S. Air Force. At one point was stationed at Balling Air Force Base in D.C. Donnell said, I had just gotten out of my 4-year enlistment, and I started stand-up in a place called Comedy Connection in Greenbelt, Maryland. They gave so many opportunities for a lot of local comics to get stage time when you couldn't get it. I was a military police officer, wanting to be a D.C. police officer. In the interim of that, I went to a comedy club with some coworkers. I fell in love with that. I was a heckler turned professional stand-up. Along the way, he met someone named Dave Chappelle, famous comedian. We met in New York. But we knew of each other being DC comics. He moved to New York a lot sooner than I did. We really connected once I moved to New York and became part of Chappelle's show. To be honest, me and Dave became closer after the show than we were actually doing the show. I looked at it more like we were coworkers. All I wanted was for him to say, action, and let the camera speak for itself. If you would like this program ad-free, there's a link in the show notes. I recommend you choose the option that says caloroga.com/plus. $5 a month, you'll get this one and the others on the network ad-free. Now, the reason I suggest that option is because that one, I can guarantee you delivery at 3:05 a.m. Eastern. If you pick the Apple Podcast option, you get the commercial-free version when I wake up in the morning and load it. It's a long story. It's my nightmare. It's the bane of my existence. Go with the Plus option. You'll get a custom feed called Daily Comedy News Plus, and that solves everybody's issues. It's very nice. There's also some merch on there if you want a National Donut Chain t-shirt. Deacon Mike's walking around Cleveland with one. You know, he's like the cool Deacon, right? The guy that wears the wacky t-shirts. That's who you want. Good job, Deacon Mike. Thanks for supporting the show. Normal episodes Thursday and Friday. Saturday, I'll have an interview with Alex Bennett, longtime radio personality with some ties to comedy. Sunday will be a normal episode as well. Back in the morning for July 4th. See you then.